Welcome to the Travel Squad podcast, where adventure meets inspiration. We're your hosts. I'm Brittany.
I'm Kim.
And I'm Jamal. Together we explore international destinations, hike epic national parks, and share unforgettable travel experiences with you, one passport stamp at a time.
Our mission is to inspire you to travel by showing you how you can make it work no matter your budget, schedule, or experience level.
We bring you along so that you can laugh, get excited, and start planning your own trip.
So grab your ticket and your passport.
And don't forget your travel insurance.
And get ready to embark on a new adventure with us around the globe. Hey Squaddies, welcome to this week's Just a Tip. Today we're talking about 6 international resorts you'll want to experience.
The first international resort that I am dying to tell you about is Thyrea Suites in Ia, and that's in Santorini, Greece. This was one of the first times I ever said, I am going all in on a luxury resort. I saved on other parts of the trip, splurged on this one, and it was so worth it. It's a cliffside resort. All rooms face the caldera, which is the sea in Greece here. Absolutely amazing views. You go to sleep looking at the water, you wake up with the water, and it's that quintessential Greece look with these like billowing patios and stairways that everything all blends together with the coloring of it here with the stone. Absolutely gorgeous. You have your own private patio with a dining table out there, a daybed, and a pool. The pool's very different sizes. It could be a small hot tub type pool or a big plunge pool. Everyone has their own pools here. And even though they're somewhat close together, just because of the architectural design of it, where there's really no hard corners, everything kind of flows into each other, you don't notice your neighbors at all. The room is incredibly spacious. It just goes back and back and back. Huge bed, kitchenette, dining table, beautiful bathroom, the huge tub. The best thing about this resort was the breakfast buffet, I may even say. Every single morning at your chosen time, the staff member brings up a platter of breakfast specifically for you. She sets it up on your dining table out on the patio overlooking the ocean, and you have your coffee, baked goods, eggs, juice, and it is the best way to start your morning. I highly recommend splurging on Thyrea Suites in Ia.
They have robes, Kim?
They had robes. Yes, they did.
And then just a question for you. I know you said that there's different type of private pools and plunges. When you book your room, do you get to choose what type of pool that you may get?
Yes, you can. Greece is a major hotspot for luxury resorts. They have a whole bunch of different caves and private pools type rooms. So if Thyrea Suites is booked up for any reason, then just look a little bit elsewhere. But look here first. This was a great one.
And we'll go ahead and link it in the show notes for you, Squaddies, so you can easily take a look.
When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry and put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavor fusion, Sprite Winter Spiced Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season. And only for a limited time. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Oh, Hilton stay, your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. You're ready to move your business forward, but first, you need to find the right team. Start your search with Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It can help you reach qualified candidates fast, ensuring your listing is the first one they see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs are 90% more likely to report a hire than non-sponsored jobs. See the results for yourself. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
The next resort we want to talk about is one that we all stayed at kind of together, and that is the Atlantis, the Palm in Dubai. So we stayed here in January of 2020. Kim and Zaina shared a room. Jamal and I shared a room. This is when we first kind of got into the travel game, and Jamal and I used our points to stay here, actually.
And I remember you telling me that it was about $400 a night to stay, and I was like, "Oh God, that's so expensive. I don't know." But we splurged on it, and it's just like funny looking back now. I don't think I would think as hard about a $400 room night. Not that that's like a blink of an eye or anything, but I remember at the time thinking it was so expensive.
So we stayed here 2 nights. It's this amazing luxury resort that is on Dubai's famous palm. So if you're looking at an aerial view of this area, the area is shaped like a palm tree. And so that's where this hotel is. And so we got really amazing rooms, and they actually have suites too that have views of the Arabian Gulf or skyline views. We had private balconies. Ours overlooked a pool area. What did yours overlook, Kim? Also the pool area?
Yes.
Marble bathrooms, high-end amenities here, and then we got unlimited access to the Aquaventure water park. We had such a great day at the water park. We were all laughing. The little kid in us was really brought out. It was super, super fun. And we also got free entrance into the Lost Chambers Aquarium.
Yeah, I mean, this hotel, of course, it's Atlantis. You can imagine it is a water themed, let alone underwater. So they do have a paid aquarium. We got in for free because we were hotel guests. But even if you're just going here visiting, there are tons of areas where they have aquarium walls that you could just walk through and see like all this cool stuff. Of course, we're hyping it up here in this episode of course, international resort places that you need to visit and stay specifically. But this was a great experience all around that we had when we were here. So it has dozens of restaurants on site, several of them from celebrity chefs. And one thing that we did too, just feeling with the theme of opulence being at this hotel and in Dubai, was do a 9-course tasting dinner at Oceano. And this hotel also has a private beach, world-class spa, incredible pools. So great, great experience at the Palm.
Do you remember what else we did that is just iconic to the Travel Squad podcast?
We went to Hakkasan?
Yes, we literally, no joke, went to Hakkasan at Atlantis the Palm.
I forgot about that until you asked right then, and it just like popped in my head. We went to Hakkasan.
I knew what you were talking about. For whatever reason, Hakkasan did not pop into my head. Like I knew that's what you were talking about, but I couldn't think of the name, Hakkasan. And then Brittany just beat me to the punch. So
We're due for another Hakkasan trip.
That we are. Let's go back to Dubai and go and stay at the Palm again.
Number 3 on our list is the Phuket Marriott Resort and Spa on Merlin Beach in Phuket, Thailand. Jamal and I stayed here in January of 2025, and we actually used Jamal's free Marriott hotel nights that he got when we opened the credit card. Marriott was doing a promotion. If you open the credit card, you would get 5 free night stays. And so we used 3 of our nights here and 2 of our nights at the St. Regis in Singapore. So this was really amazing. It was a beachfront property on Merlin Beach, and it had its own private stretch of sand. The rooms were nice and spacious. You had garden, pool, or ocean views, depending on the room that you picked. There was multiple pools on site. One of them had a swim-up bar that we hung out at, and they kind of have like a lagoon-style design. You can even go snorkeling right from the beach that this is on.
Yeah, this was a great experience all around. And I know you said like private stretch of beach and everything, but no, it's literally its own private beach tucked into its own small little bay. So you really are secluded here and have your own uninterrupted space that you could just enjoy yourself. Obviously, yes, with hotel guests, but in comparison to how many people are at the public beaches in Phuket, this is a nice little reprieve and spot that you can really enjoy. Obviously, there are holistic spas, fitness classes, sunset dining on the sand. So they really do it up good here with all the luxury experiences that you can have. We had the breakfast buffet every day. Originally, we did not purchase this. It did not come with the room and you had to pay for it. But because we are Marriott members, when we arrived, they gave us the opportunity to spin a little wheel of fortune, if you will. And we landed on the free buffet.
Nice.
And let me tell you something, we got really lucky on that because it was actually really good. I mean, I know we talk about breakfast buffet all the time, and sometimes, of course, you're staying at like Holiday Inn Expresses and they're nothing. But this was actually really good with global cuisine, Thai specialties, and things of that nature made of a great quality. And since you are rather far away from the city center, by far, I mean far to walk, but not far realistically, this hotel also does have free shuttles that takes you to the main beach area of Phuket. So you have your nice little isolation, great resort in and of itself with the food, pool, spa, etc., and then easy access to get to the chaos that is Phuket. And I say chaos in a good way, no doubt.
So next, we're going to talk about El Establo Hotel, which is in the Monte Verde region of Costa Rica. So we stayed here as a squad in April of 2024, and it was actually part of a Gate 1 trip, and it was such a nice resort area. It's a mountainside lodge hotel, and it has amazing sweeping views of the cloud forests that you can explore. The rooms are pretty large. Jamal and I got a room that had a king-size bed, but Kim and Zaina got a family-style suite that was 2 stories. We had our own private balconies, and we were able to watch the mist roll in. Animals were crawling around outside of our balconies and doors. There was also 2 indoor heated pools that you can actually do some hiking on property, a zip line on site as well. And they had some really good restaurants that we ate at with locally sourced Costa Rican food. It was really, really good.
That was a great one. I do remember that. I've never had a 2-story hotel. That was amazing.
Well, what was really cool about it too is yours was almost like a 2-story loft, right? And not only that, the window aspect of your guys is like we had tall windows, but yours, just because your second story was the loft and that landing, your window was really, really tall and high. So you guys had this exceptional view out in this area. We did see some monkeys like rolling around.
And my
did see some-
loft also had another bedroom to the side, so it'd be perfect for families.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But again, I really loved what these hotels were and then the views that you got with it, being up in the cloud forest, seeing the clouds roll in, the wildlife. It made for an overall really unique experience in this region of Costa Rica. Number 5 is going to be Elephant Plains Lodge, located in Queen Elizabeth National Park in Uganda. So Brittany and I stayed here in September of 2022, and this is a safari-style lodge that's perched above the open plains with panoramic views of the park. So if you can just imagine any sort of nature documentary that you've seen where they show the savannas and plains of Africa, and I know this doesn't know justice because it's cartoon, but even the Lion King, you know, when they do the flash scenes and they're showing plains of Africa, we are perched up on a hilltop looking over a national park that looks exactly like this. The hotel in and of itself, I'll let Brittany talk about, but what I really loved is you're perched upon this, you can see the park, and we even saw elephants that were swimming in pools and the lakes from far away. They have binoculars, so you're really, really close to the action and overlooking everything.
So the hotel has a main lobby, and you can add on meals here. All of our meals were included because this was part of a Gate 1 trip that we had. There is an infinity pool also overlooking the savannah, and then the actual rooms are actually individual spacious cottages. Ours had this beautiful king-size bed with other seating around. The bathroom was amazing. There was a soak tub here as well. And then we have our own private balconies, and you can look out there. I pulled out my binoculars. I was able to see an elephant while I was out there. It was really, really cool. It has easy access to the park. So we were doing daily game drives. They also have guided walks that are available. So it was a really cool experience to stay. And I think this was my favorite stay in all of Uganda that we had.
I really enjoyed it, Brittany. And you said the soak tub. We did have it, but you forgot to mention that it was right in front of the floor-to-ceiling glass window that overlooks the plains and savanna down below. So you could just see the wildlife. That in and of itself, such a great memory and experience. And one of my favorite places that we've actually ever stayed was here at the Elephants Plain Lodge.
This episode is brought to you by NBA on Prime. This Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern, it's the Emirates NBA Cup Championship game on Prime. This year's quest for the Cup has been building to this, the championship game, live from Las Vegas. Not a Prime member? Sign up for a 30-day free trial to get started today. The Emirates NBA Cup Championship game, this Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern, only on Prime. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/Amazon Prime for details.
The McDonald's Snack Wrap is back. You brought it back! Ranch Snack Wrap. Spicy Snack Wrap. You broke the internet. For a snack. Snack Wrap is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Get Popeye's Scary Good Freddy Fazbear Box with garlic palm tenders and cheesy bites with marinara sauce. Or try the deluxe box with the cupcake cup and a 20-ounce drink and see Five Nights at Freddy's 2, only in theaters. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Limited time at participating U.S. restaurants.
One of my favorite places we have ever stayed together as a squad, and number 6 and final on our list, is the Papayacta Hot Springs in Papayacta, Ecuador. We stayed here in September 2021 as part of a Gate 1 trip that we did to Ecuador, the first Gate 1 trip after things reopened after the pandemic. And it was absolutely amazing. It was a bit of a trek to get here by bus, high up in the Andes Mountains with the cloud cover and just the whole vibe of it. We love hot springs here at the Travel Squad podcast, and this resort was perfect for us. There are hot springs all around the resort. Literally 2 steps outside of your front door of your hotel room are hot springs that you can soak in.
I actually wish we had more time here. I think we only stayed here one night. I wish we had 2 nights here. But one of the add-ons that we were able to add was a spa treatment. So they actually have on-site spa treatments that you can join, which have like volcanic mud treatments, hydrotherapies. There's private soaking pools.
Do you remember the adorable outfits they had us wear when we got our treatment?
We had these adorable robes and like shower caps on.
They were like
really
rubber
cute.
shower caps that made us look bald. They were so funny.
But we soaked in a pool here with the volcanic mountain backdrop. We got into like a mist room. We ended up getting a massage. And if you do come here, I would recommend booking the treatment in advance if you're not staying for a few days, because there were people in our group that didn't book in advance. And when they got there, they tried to, and they were all booked up.
Yeah, definitely book in advance. And I know what I said about Elephant Plain Lodge being one of my favorite stays I've ever done. Ironically enough, it led right into this one. And you said the same thing about this, Kim, but this is definitely a top 5er for me too. I mean, this was an incredible experience, just really being 10,000 feet up in the Andes in that environment. It's cold, it's cloudy, yet you walk outside your front door and then you have those thermal hot springs, then the spa that goes with it. And I remember eating a delicious dinner here too. I mean, overall, great resort experience. I specifically want to go back and redo the Ecuador tour if we did it, just to stay at this hotel again. Or if I go to Galapagos, or I shouldn't say if, when we go to Galapagos, I would go back to mainland, bypass everything else, and come back here specifically.
This is a place you can stay for a couple of days and just really relax, be in nature, get spa treatments, just enjoy the luxury resort.
So, Squaddies, these were 6 international resorts that we visited, and we hope you enjoy. But if you have any that are top of your list that you visited or you want to, send us over your stays and ideas so that we can check them out in the future.
I'm going to double down on that. Please, please, please send us. If you have a resort at this level that you think we would love, please let us know. I'm always looking for great luxury places to stay that just are more than just a luxury place. Like there's a Ritz-Carlton anywhere, there's a Four Seasons anywhere. These are extremely unique, only found in international destinations, really make for the trip to be that much more special. So Squaddies, I know you know. Share your secrets with us, Instagram us at Travel Squad Podcast, and thank you so much for tuning in to Just the Tip.
Make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and follow us on all the socials at Travel Squad Podcast.
And have fun traveling this weekend.
Bye, Squaddies.
Bye, Squaddies.
Bye.